Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to another edition of Live from My Mother's Basement with yours truly, Mike Marino. Hope you're all having a great day. I know I am, and I'm going to have a lot of fun doing tonight's podcast with my friend Johnny Salami, and we're going to talk all about Johnny, who is actually wearing the Make America Italian Again mask, which I am wearing a Make America Italian Again mask as well, because we are practicing social distancing and doing the right thing. So everybody who's writing into the show this fast, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got a lot of shit we want to talk about, and there it is. So let's have some fun.
You take the mask off now?
You can take your mask off now. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to tonight's guest, live from my mother's basement, with Johnny Salami, who's been one of my sponsors many, many times because he has a great deli sub place in Nutley, New Jersey called Hero Kings. We're going to talk all about that. Big shout out to John Bramnick, who just wrote into the show right now. Okay. I'm doing a show this Sunday night with John Bramnick, ladies and gentlemen, at the Surflight Theater in Beach Haven, or what is better known as Long Beach Island, New Jersey. So I just wanted to shoot that out there right fast because he happens to be writing into the show and watching at this particular moment. And in a little while, we're going to get tons and tons of people writing into the show while we sit here, have a sandwich, laugh, joke, and tell everybody to stop watching the fucking news so that you can feel better about your day. Don't watch the news, watch us. Isn't that right?
I'm watching MeTV a lot.
That's all I watch is MeTV.
It's MeTV.
All right, there we go. Okay, so let's start with this. We're getting a lot of big hugs from a lot of different people, and Valerie says hello to Johnny Salami.
Hey, Valerie, how are you, sweetie? How you doing? I got a little bit too much color today. I was at the Tiki Bar down at the Jersey Shore. They call it Strippers and Clippers, but you should have called it DuPont. It was all plastic there.
Is it Strippers and Clippers?
Oh yeah, they don't work on Mondays.
A Monday?
Yeah, they don't work on Mondays.
Okay.
And God bless their souls because they're working very hard now serving drinks.
All right, well, listen, let's talk about that because it's non-essential and they can't go to work. So what have strippers and girls who cut hair or guys who cut hair or people who are in the massage business, people who are
I was waiting for the massage. I was waiting for that.
The haircut.
I was waiting for that.
It's sad because what could they possibly do during the pandemic when each state has different rulings and they can't?
Well, I went to someone's house and he did it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and then now they're never going back to work because everything's under the table. It's the best thing ever happened. You want to play games with taxes? Now we don't give you any. Now you're screwed.
Is that an Italian thing or is that people thing? Is that a Jersey thing? I mean,
it's a Jersey thing.
I think I'd rather give somebody a 20 than put it on a credit card.
Yeah, I would too.
You know, here you go. Thank you very much. The hair looks great.
Yeah. Give the tip that way. Well, on the credit card?
No tipping on a credit card. No tipping in the phone. No tipping on the computer. Give them the cash.
That's what I do.
Let them spend the cash the way they are.
But now the haircuts are more expensive because when I went to this person's house, I'm not going to say who, but when she cut my hair, she did a great job.
Hey, let's do a real quick shout out over here to Backstage Blackjack. Backstage Blackjack, thank you so much for writing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a show that Joe Gorga was hosting. You play blackjack with a celebrity, and he had me and a couple other comedians go down there and kind of like roast the situation while he was playing.
Nice.
So I'm really hoping that Joe Gorga from Jersey Housewives and myself, we're going to be back out on tour, and we're going to be doing some great things. I love when people write, it's an Italian thing, cash. Under the table.
Under the table.
Cash.
Hey, I got a guy that counts cards if you need him.
Oh, there you go.
He's not allowed anywhere in any casino. They know his face. As soon as he walks in, they catch him like this. Right away.
Right.
Yeah, he's a kook, buddy, but he's all right.
Well, we're getting another fan mail from Backstage Blackjack. Thank you so much for saying that. I'd like to do the show again. And if you instant message me or DM me, I guess that's what the kids all call it, I will get back to you and we'll discuss a little business. You should get some tickets to a Mike Marino show. Come watch me live. Sponsored by Johnny Salami and Hero Kings out of Nutley, New Jersey. So we're going to make that happen.
Yeah, I'll make that happen in a heartbeat like that. Boom, done.
One of the coolest things about doing this show is how fast people write in
Yeah, they're good
They
people.
want to talk while it's live. They want to hear some funny stuff, and we happen to be two nice Italian kids.
Yeah, but you
brought
got a
up-
good group. You got a good group of people that watch you.
Yeah.
If you look at the people, they're hardworking people, and they just want to be amused and laughed and joked around a little bit, right?
Well, the last few shows I did, thank God, a lot of people came. They did the whole social distance. Instead of having 300 people, there was only 100. Instead of just doing 3 shows, I had to do 10 shows.
Oh, you got really
But
spaced
at least
out.
we spaced it out.
That sounds,
But at least everybody
it
got
works.
a chance to laugh, because we were just talking about what's essential, what's not essential. Now, why is it so bad to go get a haircut? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm in the. I get a haircut. I'm done in seconds.
Well, she just does the back for you.
Yeah,
right?
it's just the back, right up the back,
Right off the back.
and I'm done.
I get the bowl cut. She just goes like this, and I'm done. There you go.
Right. So I wish that was essential. People can't get girls or guys nails done, pedicure, can't get that done. And I don't even know about the whole strip club life. Where is everybody? What did they do? I would just assume
They were at the tiki.
like a
They were at the tiki.
they were at the tiki bar.
They were at the tiki bar.
All right, for the people who are watching and listening, the tiki bar is one of the best places to have a cocktail, go dancing, and hang out on the Jersey Shore. It happens to be
In Point Pleasant.
In Point Pleasant, and he's a regular there.
Oh yeah,
Can
I
I
got a
say
stool. I got a stool there.
He got his own stool.
I just got a VIP card from there too.
Remember the VIP cards? Oh, we're gonna get into that. So he's down there on today.
It was
right?
Tiki Monday. It was
Tiki
Tiki Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, yeah.
He left the tiki bar to come and do my show tonight.
You know what it is? That's my buddy for many, many years. And I brought the 84 El Dorado.
Yes.
That's off the chart. And let's just say I got it from somebody. And it laid in the garage on Sullivan Street for 26 years. And then everything I found, there was mice in it. There was this in it. And to get it running to where I got it going, I'm here.
All right, so let's backtrack. Johnny Salami comes up from the Jersey Shore. He's having a lot of fun, just kicking it at the Tiki Bar in Point Pleasant, where there's a lot of girls, a lot of guys, a lot of people having fun,
Let's say
enjoying.
people.
It's a
Let's
hot
just say
day. We
people.
gotta say people. We gotta be careful. We're from the '80s. We would
oh.
have said something different, but now we gotta be careful what we say. So there's all these people at the bar having a lot of fun, and Johnny says, "You know what? I got to do the Mike Marino show," and he comes up. Now he sponsored many of my shows. His food's the best, but today he pulls into the driveway in a 1984 two-door black beige interior leather
Real
Eldorado.
Real leather.
And I says to him, "Wow, where'd you get the car?" Now you have to tell everybody the story and the background of the car. Now, come on.
The car laid in the street for 26 years. Well, not in the street. He laid in the garage, and it was covered. And a lot of people in Little Italy used to use that car as a place to hang out. Let's just say it that way. And one of the gentlemen, I'm really not supposed to say his name, but he wore a robe around New York City. And they said, "Well, you're not allowed to drive a car because you're a kook." They see you driving a car, they're going to say, "Well, this guy's driving a car, so we can't, you're going to go to jail." So he didn't go to jail. So I remember talking to Chacha about this. Chacha was a place in Little Italy on Mulberry Street, right off the corner. He did a little comedy stuff there, and it was a place to hang out. And all the wise guys, and somebody who wanted to be a wise guy, they always came into Chacha's. And when I saw that car many years ago, and I go, I got to have it. Because I have a convertible now, Eldorado. And I had that, and I've been working on that for a couple of years, and that's going to become a pain in the ass. But when I saw this car, I said I have to have it. So, the legal stuff, I had to get in New Jersey. Everybody's looking, but if you want to wait online 24 hours to get a registration, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. The titles, you can't get anything. So now but thank God I got the titles. I got everything. Everything was legit, and the government finally came to the bat right before this virus happened. Thank God. So everything is good.
So what you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, is he has a car that was really attached to the mob back in the 80s.
Back in the 80s. 84 to be exact.
Yes, 1984. He has the car that belonged to a real, can we say?
No. He wore a robe in Manhattan. That's all I can tell you.
To this day, I don't know how many years later, is he alive?
No, I think he's dead.
He's
He's dead. But his sons are around and stuff like that.
Right. Well, He owns the car to what was once a made man.
Made man. Yeah.
Made man.
Yeah, wear a robe.
Was
wear a robe.
he wore a robe as like a bit of a decoy. So if you do your research
You'll
on
find
what
out.
what mobster back in the day wore a robe to make it look like he was nuts, so that he couldn't get pinched.
Yeah.
And these are some terms that
But
might.
these guys used to hang out in that car and hold shit in there. When you found there was wood, there was plywood, there was pile of shit so high you couldn't see. And so all of a sudden, I didn't find a pinky ring. I did look, but I did find a lot of other stuff. Oh, I found a spool of gold. You know the gold chain?
Yeah.
And the cutters, the whole nine. I kept that. So if someone wanted to wear a gold chain, hey Joey, what size you want to wear?
Oh. Look, somebody just wrote the chin. I'm glad somebody's watching.
Yeah. That license plate's going to say Vin Chin.
Vin Chin. Vinny the Chin. All right, did I just say it? I don't know. How I
Oh,
said it.
God
I don't
forbid.
know.
Don't say it. There you go.
But these are really interesting stories of what went on in Little Italy back in the day with real, let's say, wise guys from an era so long gone by.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think if they were around today, there probably wouldn't be any, let's say, protesting.
No, they'd be speaking Chinese because the Chinese are moving in so much.
Yeah, well, come pick up Johnny Salami. I love old school cars. Let's go cruising.
You got it. Anytime you want. Come to Hero King. We'll make it happen for you.
Well, this is really interesting because the car did pull up in the driveway. He gets out of it looking old school mobster style. And it's running really, really nice. We videotaped it. We took some pictures of it. He said I could borrow it if I ever decide
Anytime.
to have a little movie expedition go down. But it's a great car, and it's got great stories because it was tied to, let's say, the mafia back in the day. It drove around certain areas.
It drove around certain areas. There you go. Very good.
Did you find any rats in the car?
I did find dead mice.
Dead mice.
Dead mice because they got in from the warehouse and they ate all the hoses. So the top hose, the bottom hose, all the shit. And the transmission came out like, I mean, it wasn't even supposed to be. Transmission was supposed to be red. This color was ridiculous, like purple. I don't know what the hell happened.
So it wasn't running when you got it?
No, it needed a lot of work. But we got it up to date now. It's all good.
Right. It's a really cool car. It's a classic.
Cool.
Now, there was nothing in the trunk?
No. Just a spool of gold chain.
Nothing in the trunk. Could you imagine buying that car? Hey, who's that?
Hey, we got a head over here, Joe. Mike, what's in that? What's in that box?
It's a wing.
It's a wing.
It's a wing.
Hey, Henry, my mother's going to make meatballs and sausage and meatballs.
You hungry, Henry?
Henry, you hungry?
How many people watch Goodfellas like 100 times? You
Oh
know
my
every
God.
single line.
Every single line. He charged me $7,000 with this fucking kid.
$7,000. Hey, get this. You're supposed to be doing this too.
Yeah, you help me out over here, will you?
Then, you want to laugh? He asked me if I wanted to be godfather to his kid.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, $7,000 I
I
charge.
charge you. Look at Michael Perrioli now. He did pretty good for himself, huh? From
Yeah.
Spider.
Yeah.
Was that his first gig like that? Oh, no.
Well, that's a classic question. If you watch the movie Goodfellas, we all know the classic scene where Spider and Joe Pesci was saying,
Yeah.
what do you put me on a no-mind list? Yeah, I want a drink. Oh, I thought you said I was all right,
No, I
Spider.
thought you said I was good.
No,
all
you're
right.
not all right, Spider.
Right.
Where's my drink? Then he shot him in the foot.
Yeah.
Then later on he says, go
Well,
fuck
De Niro,
yourself, and then he shoot him.
Well, De Niro was aggravating him, saying, "Oh, you taking that shit? Go fuck yourself, Tommy."
Yeah.
And he was aggravating
Oh!
him, and what do you call it? Still aggravating today, our friend De Niro, and
Right.
he's aggravating him, and that's what happened, and that's what's gonna happen.
You're going to
eventually.
take this shit? What is this world coming to? And then he shot him.
He shot him.
I was breaking your balls. Well, I didn't know if I was breaking your balls.
Now you got to dig
What
the
do you have
hole.
to- Why, I never dug a hole before. I don't even have any lime.
We're at my mother's house. We're in our mother's basement. There we go. God bless us all.
Could you imagine the value of life was a bag of lime
Yeah.
or a shovel?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't even know what he did with the shovels.
Imagine all the mobsters waiting online at Home Depot. Hey, we just murdered somebody. We got to. What do you mean we can't get in? There's not enough people.
You got a social distance. No, we don't. He's not alive.
No. What that noise in the trunk? That's a snowblower.
Right.
Well, it's 80 degrees out. Well, don't worry about it.
The whole family's a bunch of rats.
Oh, rats.
Look, we're getting some fan mail right now from Australia. Some
God
fan
bless
mail from
Australia.
Italy. and the United Kingdom, different parts of the country, which is really cool. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Thank you for saying hello. We're here with Johnny Salami, and
Here
not
with
only
Mike
did he
Marino, the man, the legend, the myth, right here.
myth.
That's it.
And we're having-
You don't know where he's going to show up. Where's the new dates?
Well, we're going to talk about where I'm performing.
I can't
But
wait.
right now, we're going to talk about something else that Johnny Salami is involved in. Now, he comes down a couple times to be with me on the show because he sponsors. He has a place in Nutley, New Jersey called the Hero King. So let's talk all about Hero Kings. If you don't mind, let me have my notes from over here.
Sure.
Now, people from around the world, when they watch the show and they're learning and they're listening, we're talking, of course, we're also going to be on iTunes, and they listen to the show, so they can't really watch, but they do listen, and we're going to make some great sounds so those people can listen and hear what we're doing. When you come to the state of New Jersey, I would say more than New York, I really don't know. Food is the best. Food is abundant. We talk about food on the show all the time. We love to go to diners. We love to go to pizza places. We love to go to Italian restaurants. We love different culture foods too. Of course, we like to go get some Indian food. We like to get Asian food. But when you want to get a sub sandwich, you don't go to Subway. You never go to Subway. If you go to Subway while you're living in New Jersey, you really should just get your ass kicked for even thinking about it.
Well, that's one thing, but Domino's is just as bad.
All right, well, Domino's for pizza. Well, we're talking about sandwiches.
But
So,
sandwiches-
yes, you go to a pizza place. You don't go to Domino's.
Don't go to
You
Domino's.
Unless Domino's wants to give me a $50,000 sponsorship, then you go to Domino's.
Then
But
you go
right
to
now,
Domino's. Then you go there.
you're going to go to a nice Italian restaurant, get yourself a slice of pizza. No pineapple on it, but you put some normal shit on it. I like on my pizza maybe pepperoni, maybe some meatballs, sausage. But I was always a plain guy.
Did you know bacon? Yeah, plain, but bacon is starting to come about more. I'm seeing a lot of bacon on every time when they make the pizzas, they put them in those trays, and I don't know how long they're there. You do?
Yeah.
There's no time limit going. Okay,
Yeah.
this pizza's been here a while, but the flip side of the coin, I've been seeing a lot of bacon, and I love bacon, but I'm not a fan of it.
I
on
could
pizza.
see bacon.
They've been doing
maybe.
a lot of it.
Before you know it, they're going to put pork roll on it, then it's going to destroy it for me. But
Taylor ham.
bacon's cool. When you go to a diner in the state of New Jersey, you're probably going to want to go to a Greek diner. And if you go to a Greek diner, you're going to get a lot of food. Now, you're not going to go in there and order the lobster, you idiot. And you're not going to get the spaghetti. You're going to get a pork roll, egg, and cheese on a hard roll with some home fries or disco fries.
That's off the chart.
That's what you want to get. Nice cup of coffee. They're going to bang it out. And they don't just give you a cup of coffee. They fill it until you can't eat this shit anymore. And that's what you want. If you're going to go down on the Jersey Shore, one of my favorite things was to always, when we used to perform in Wildwood in the morning, at 6 o'clock in the morning, you can get scrambled eggs, bacon, toast, home fries, and a cup of coffee for like $3. It was out of control. And these Greek people had 3 to 4 months to make their nut and get the hell out of there and leave for the season. That was the shit right there.
No.
Now, unfortunately, a lot of that stuff's not happening. Look, right now, my friend Jack Asadorian, who owns the greatest comedy club in California called the Ha Ha Comedy Club. Hey, Jack, I miss you, man. I hope you guys are okay. He wrote Canadian bacon.
No, Canadian bacon. That's nice and thick. You put a little syrup on it. It's very good.
Yeah. Look, a bacon cheeseburger with pizza. Remember the pizza burger?
Oh, pizza burger.
Pizza
Yeah,
burger,
yeah, yeah.
deluxe. You put your hamburger on there.
Yeah, you go to that place on Route 3, TikTok.
TikTok Diner on Route 3. That is the best.
Yeah.
Are they even open? You got to go outside.
You got to go outside and sweat your ass off.
Oh, that
yeah,
sucks.
yeah. You know the Rolling Stones was in there when they were in the concert?
Well, no shit.
Yeah. Mick Jagger went in there and ordered sandwiches and hung out, and he had a hat on, and no one knew about it. You guys can research that. It was all over the news. And I missed him about 2 hours because I had a Taylor ham and egg on a roll with cheese. It was very good.
Well, we talk about this all the time. Taylor ham, pork roll, whatever you want to call it, is really, really delicious. Probably not the greatest thing for you, but
No.
pork roll.
It's got to turn up like this. They got to cut it little
Yeah,
areas,
and it burns up.
It burns up.
Yes.
But you
Makes
can't
the
have
bubble.
it. Yeah, you can.
Makes
Yeah,
the bubble.
exactly. But you can't have it not well done. It has to be well done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
that's
it cooked.
I like it
If
cooked.
it's undercooked and it's a little bit too thick.
Yeah, right.
There's so many people writing in right now naming their favorite places, which is really nice, really cool. Astoria, Queens, pizza places. Keep on writing in, everybody. Thank you
How
so
about the
much.
Spumoni Garden?
Where's that?
That's in Brooklyn. That's in Brooklyn, Sheepshead Bay. I think it was over there.
See, this guy Jack, who owns the Ha Ha in California, he's from New Jersey too. So look, 1976, that used to be the spot used to hang out. So whatever you just mentioned. TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
All right. We got to get TikTok.
You know how they made that place bigger?
How?
They put more mirrors up. That's it.
See, a Greek diner knows how to make it look big. They do shit with mirrors.
They do mirrors and beads. It's like
beads.
I'm waiting for gypsies to come out and give me a tail ham.
And tin foil.
Oh, yeah, tin foil.
Silver shit. A lot of silver and statues.
Yeah. Hey, is that you?
Statue. Is that you? I like that. That's very funny. Speaking of statues, they're taking statues down all around the world. Go to a Greek diner. Have yourself a blast.
Yeah.
There's statues of things we don't even know what they are.
Yeah. You know, now, the statue of Christopher Columbus in Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
You got to get a kick out of this. The Sopranos did a whole thing about it. Oh, you can't touch the statue. Can't touch the statue. Well, the mayor of Newark, New Jersey took it at 2 o'clock in the morning because I guess Joey, Vinny, and Anthony were all sleeping. 2 o'clock in the morning. Plucked it off, and that was it.
I know. Isn't that sad?
That's a scam, and nobody said a word about it.
Yeah. Because we're sleeping.
They're sleeping.
It's really stupid. But anyway, right now what we're doing, we're talking about food because we want to make people happy.
That's it.
So, how long ago did you start one of my favorite places, the Hero Kings of Nutley, New Jersey?
Well, it's been around for 40 years, and there was another...
40?
40 years.
Really?
It was in Newark, New Jersey. There was another gentleman that was involved in it, and his name was Gus, and then there was Ray, and they started it in Newark, New Jersey, and they did rather well. And then I brought it to a different level in Nutley, New Jersey, and it's doing well. And all the people who worked in Newark came to Nutley, and it's really going well. And
So the one in Newark doesn't exist anymore?
does not exist no
so
more. And
just...
unfortunately, there was all buildings around there. That was a great location because you had Prudential, you had everybody. But now everybody's working from home. So when I did the Nutley, it was a little nerve-wracking 7 years ago. I didn't know if that was going to pan out, but it did pan out. And I'm very happy that the people I have and the people that comes in the store are just so nice and cool, and they laugh. There's a lot of celebrities on the wall, and people I met over the years, and I had a lot of fun. And my people who work for me, and they don't only work for me, they work for themselves, I tell it. That's how I feel, because it's like a family. And that's why they always go the extra and above. I mean, it's a good place to come. And we'll treat you like family. Hero King in Nutley, New Jersey. You can look us up on Yelp.
Yeah, they were all asking. So there's only one, Hero King.
There's only one in Nutley, New Jersey. Nutley, New Jersey is a little Italian town right outside of the Meadowlands, really, if you think about it. And everybody, grabs their bowls when they walk in. Even the women.
Yeah. We're talking about Hero Kings in Nutley, New Jersey, 132 Franklin Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey. 973-661-3095 if you want to give them a call and say hello.
Yeah, come on.
973-661-3095. And also you can order on the internet by going to www.theheroking.com. And you get all kinds of great sandwiches, hot and cold. It's got an unbelievable menu. And you get to say hello to a celebrity, Johnny Salami, right here. So make sure we're going to plug that again later on. Whose bread do you use? Look, everybody wants to know all these great questions.
It's funny you say that. We use Zinnicola's bread. Now, Zinnicola, he shut his warehouse down, but he took his recipe and gave it to somebody else, and he's working out of a warehouse. And he kind of like downsized a little bit, but the bread is still consistent and really good. So give it a shot. You'll enjoy it. I guarantee you. You'll enjoy it.
It's a great place. You can have a lot of fun. The food's fantastic. And if he happens to be working behind the counter, you're going to laugh your ass off.
Oh, you're going to laugh. I'll do voices for you.
Now, we know each other from back in the day on the Jersey Shore when we used to hang around in a small town called Belmont, New Jersey. I had a house on 9th Avenue, which was called the Shore House. Back at that time, we nicknamed our houses. We were called the Shore House, S-U-R-E, the Shore House, meaning you were sure to have fun.
Right.
His house was called
The Farmhouse,
which meant
we brought not the most prettiest girls in the house back. and the owner of the house at the time said he should have put hay down for this one girl that came in. She was so fat. I mean, I can't even say her name. I don't know if she's still alive.
in the 80s.
She was big. She was big, but she was fun. She made us laugh. She made us laugh so hard that we had a swing. There was a big swing on our porch. If you remember the swing.
The swing.
And the chain broke. And my ribs literally just fell out. And we were going to Montego Bay that night. Never forget it as long as I live. And she's putting makeup on. And she looked like a pig. Like a fat pig. So she's putting the makeup and she's going... And she's going like this, and I'm laughing. I can't stop it. So I hear her go down the steps, and she sits on the swing, and I hear the chain, bang, hits the floor. There's 80 of us in the front lawn looking. We were all, me, I tell you the truth, I think I was going to have a heart attack right there. I didn't ever expect that, but I knew she was big, but that was ridiculous. And we had outside showers because nobody would let her in the house because there was an old-fashioned tub, and you had to put your leg. If you remember the old tubs, you probably had that in your house.
A lot of the beach houses didn't have inside showers. Showers were on the outside.
On the outside.
Because the houses were from the late 1800s.
Exactly. But we needed the shower outside because she was fat. I mean, huge.
Now she's probably a model and a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And she owns a magazine.
Yeah, she's probably rich, too. And she said, that son of a bitch.
The thing is, in the 80s, everybody who went down there came from northern Jersey, went down South Jersey. And they got a beach house that they trashed for 3 months.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, a lot of nightclubs, a lot of great music. Real quick shout out to Foggia Italian Deli in Lakewood, California, one of the best delis in California. So thank you so much for writing in, guys. I miss you, and I hope I get back to California very soon, but thank you so much. But look at everybody who's writing about their experiences in Avon, Bradley, Seaside.
Oh my God.
Now, of course, the world is watching the Jersey Shore, which we lived and experienced in the 80s before there was a such thing called reality show.
No, your house was a reality show.
Yeah, it was a reality show.
Our house was rated X, but let me just tell you something. His house...
We had fun.
These guys... There was one guy in a house with a sob. We couldn't even spell it.
It was Lenny. We had guys who had money.
Guys with money. Now, our house never had no money. We had one guy, Val. He had money. He was the only guy. And he passed the salt a little bit. Not a lot. But that house, we were the farmhouse. And... seeing him bringing the hottest chicks,
wow,
and with the sobs and the nice fancy cars. My car was overheating in front. I'm like getting milk containers and trying to pour water.
His 1984 car now works better than the one he had when he was 1984.
See, in 84, they all were horrible because they didn't know what they were doing. All kidding aside, those cars were horrible. I had a Chevy Vega. It blew up. It blew up on Route... Oh, I think what the hell that was on 35. I think I blew it up on 35. I took the plates off and left.
But we did a lot of crazy stuff. Listen, I miss MTV. MTV was the shit.
That was
Wild
good.
Was great. This is when MTV was rocking. So we were on Wild Dancing. They had the Guidos from North Jersey. They had the Clam Diggers from down South Jersey. They had guys like us who tried to make their rent by renting out their house. And, we did everything and anything we could just to have some fun. Surfing, water skiing.
But Staten Island girls were tough, bro.
Staten
you met a
Island
Staten
girl.
Island girl, they go right up to you. They put the makeup on like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little steam over there. What's the matter with you? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter?
You got money?
You got money? Yeah. They didn't ask for credit rating because we didn't have any.
Yeah.
No one had it. I mean, let me ask you a question. Was Experian and those things around? Think about that.
I don't know.
In the 80, 84, 85. Let's just think about that.
We didn't have cell phones. We
No.
didn't have Facebook. We didn't have Instagram.
And we all got along. We all got along
Everybody was
so
happy.
good. We got along
dancing.
so good.
The music. Name some of the great songs from back in the day.
Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
And I feel bad for any girl named Come On Eileen.
Right?
867-5309. Oh my God, I called that so much.
Right? You asked me, girl, what's your number? She wrote it on a napkin.
Yeah, 867.
Yeah, 867-5309, which means you had the wrong number. That was a great song.
That was a great song. Come on, it was Whip It Good.
Yeah, Whip It. That was
Devo.
Devo. You had
Foreigner was great.
Foreigner, but they were from the
great.
70s, I think.
Yeah, Foreigners was the 70s. Yeah, but no, they were all right.
Then you had
But if you
excess.
but if you wanted to have sex with a young woman, what would you put on? What song would you put on?
If you wanted to have sex
with
what
a nice
song
woman,
did you put on? Karma Chameleon by Boy George.
Okay.
You remember him?
Yeah.
Boy George.
Well,
What was the name of that band?
the Culture Club.
Culture Club. They had some great hits. Duran.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Duran got you going. You spin me right round. A lot of great
But if you
disco
really
hits.
wanted to have a nice young female,
Journey.
Barry White. You put Barry White. Hey baby, pull your panties down. Okay, Barry White. He was the man. He was the legend, Barry White. He was great.
Yeah, man.
He really was. If you put his music on, he was the man.
Yeah, he got everybody going the way he built it up. You even know what he said.
Well, I'm going to change the oil in your car and fix your wipers. It sounded hot. Anything he said sounded hot. I'm going to take cat shit out of the box. Okay. It sounds hot.
I'm going to have pork roll, egg, and cheese on a hot dog. Oh,
Holy
my
Christ.
God. There was a
Yeah.
lot of big hit band. Michael Jackson, when he was doing Beat It and whatnot.
Did you ever buy that jacket?
No, but a lot of guys did.
A lot of guys
A lot of
did.
guys came to the clubs wearing that red jacket.
Red jacket and the
Yup.
glove. Not
And
really the glove, but the jacket. I saw that jacket a lot. I'm like, oh, I said a name for them, but it's not politically correct now, but I said that name at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Springsteen, Boston, hair bands, Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi was like he was the guy for the hair bands. He really was.
Yeah.
And what was the girl with the two Jaguars? What was the song with the two Jaguars? Here I come again. Here I go again on my own.
Oh, I
White
don't know.
Snake. White Snake.
That wasn't a girl.
Yeah, it was a girl between the two Jaguars. What was her name? She was a model. Anybody know out there? Fantine. She was like
Run
hot.
DMC. That's right.
Oh, Run DMC.
Remember Run DMC? Remember
Yeah.
we tried breakdancing?
Yeah. I tried that.
I tried that. I hurt myself.
Hurt myself. There was a stainless
Crazy shit.
in Montego Bay, down the block from our house at the Jersey Shore. It was a stainless steel dance floor. Can you believe this crap?
Stainless steel. You could spin around on your back. You could break dance. You could do the worm.
Yeah, a stainless steel dance floor. Where you couldn't do that today.
White Snake. Somebody just
Oh,
said.
White Snake. That was it. Okay,
White
White
Snake.
Snake. What
I
was the
thinking
girl
of Cheap
between?
Trick? No. What was the
Cheap
guy
Trick
with
was good.
the Animal House movie? He sang the lead song.
Animal House movie. Some
Yeah.
song.
I can't think of who it was. Twisted Sister.
Oh, Twisted Sister. There you go.
Twisted Sister.
Yeah, that was big. That was big. He made it big for himself.
Who's Tawny Katane?
Yeah, she was the model. She was the model. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, she was juicy.
Vicky.
Oh boy, that's when the girl came out with Thornbirds. The other girl with the black hair. She was hot. She was like British. What the hell was her name? Oh my God. Wait, she was sleeping with the priest. It was in the '80s movie.
Really?
Yeah, it
I
was
can't think of who it is. Madonna.
not Madonna.
Madonna was great though.
Madonna.
When Madonna came on the scene.
She hung out at the Funhouse, and we used to see her at the Funhouse. But she was never like very
Right.
friendly. She was just bullshit with her own crew. It's like but I have to say
She
one
was
thing.
Madonna.
She focused on what she wanted to do in life.
Jacqueline Bisset. Who's that?
And that was her.
Pat Benatar.
Oh, Pat Benatar.
The Cars.
The Cars were good. He just died, the lead singer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, cancer.
Remember the Cars?
Yeah, looked like Howard
You
Stern.
might think I'm fooling. I think that's one of the songs. Pat
Yeah.
Benatar, we said. A lot of great bands. A lot of one-hit wonders.
Oh,
Remember
what?
the guys from the Land Down Under? They sang that song about eating a Vegemite sandwich.
That was a one hit.
Who was they? No, they had a couple of hits. Haircut 100.
Boy Meets Girl, the song.
Boy
Remember
Meets
that song?
Girl.
Boy Meets Girl. You remember that? That's sick,
Yup.
because that was
Yup.
that was in the club.
Boy Meets Girl.
Pop!
Yeah, I was fucking when things were happening,
Oh,
baby.
Haircut 100.
Yep.
Holy
Get that bug
shit.
off my sandwich.
Holy Christ, that's insane.
Men at Work. Somebody
Oh,
just
Men at
named
Work.
that
Yeah, Men at Work. Yeah.
Remember that? I come from a land down under. Yeah.
Who can it be now?
Who can it be now? Madonna, the Go-Go's. Now listen
Go-Go's
to the
were
Go-Go's.
good.
Remember them?
They were good.
They had
Vacation. That song Vacation.
Vacation,
was
all I ever wanted. Vacation, had to get away.
They were pretty cool. They were pretty, and they didn't sound too like a girl band. They were pretty good. I mean, their instruments was pretty good.
Yeah. Then there was another band too, the Bengals. The all-girl band.
Yeah.
Just Another Manic Monday.
Yeah, but the movies made them.
Yeah.
They did that other thing for Walk Like Egyptian.
Walk Like an Egyptian.
Yeah.
The Bengals song, Just Another Manic Monday, was written by anybody? Trivia?
No.
Prince.
Really?
I watched the tribute to Prince. He wrote a lot of songs for other entertainers. So let's throw a nice shout out to Prince, because you know damn well he was a bad motherfucker.
He was, and you know something? He was a great guitarist, but
Yup.
he never got that recognition.
Yeah.
He really never did. He was really, really good.
He could dance, and the way he had Sheila E. in the band.
Oh, this is
Prince.
Let's see if anybody remembers this. There was a band who made a movie late at night. You could only see it late at night. Not Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it was a band. And let's just say they had something to do with the Hindenburg. I'll tell him in his ear.
What song? Led Zeppelin?
Oh, you said it right. You ruined it.
Somebody said Motley Crue. Sheena Eastman. There's a lot of people out there giving the wrong answers, but I'm glad you keep writing in. Aerosmith, Duran, all great bands that had songs that had a story. There was no hatred in these songs.
That's what I'm getting at.
It reminded you of falling in love. It reminded you of being out with your buddies. It reminded you of something that happened, something in time that takes you right back. You know, when you listen to a song now, you're like, oh my God, I remember when I first heard that. I was on a dance floor at Montego Bay trying to buy some girls some apple Gorenson. You know what I mean? Yeah. It made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Look, somebody wrote Spinal Tap.
No, yeah. No, the movie was by Led Zeppelin. The song remains the same.
Somebody wrote that.
John Bottom.
Song remains the same. It was the movie.
It was a great... When you had to get...
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Did you see it?
No.
It was like... It meant nothing, but you had to go there stoned to watch it.
Oh.
It was pretty cool. And all the theaters had it at midnight. It was pretty cool. I don't know around the world and the country, but in Jersey, it was a midnight movie.
Look at everybody writing in these great songs. Double Vision, Taking Care of Business, Bob Seger, R.E.M.
Bob Seger had a ton of hits. Ton.
Rainbow with Joe Lynn Turner. Queen.
Yeah. Why we skip that one?
I don't know, but I think Queen's more popular now because of the movie than it was then.
I think you're
right. Could I
be
wrong?
No, I think you're right. I think totally right.
But I think We Were the Champions, We Are the Champions was my high school graduation song.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kajagoogoo.
Kajagoogoo.
Fuck yeah. Remember Kajagoogoo? One hit wonder.
That's a one-hit wonder?
One hit wonder, yup. Adam DeLuca, thank you so much for coming to the show this past weekend. Thank you, buddy. Love this guy and subscribe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll keep up on more of my show. Quadrophenia? I don't remember. Too shy.
Oh, yeah.
How do I? Yeah. Too shy. UB40. I don't really remember UB40, but U2.
U2, yeah.
U2.
Bloody Sunday.
Bloody Sunday. Right?
That's a great song if you're a comedian you want to come out to.
What?
They use that song.
Too shy?
No,
Bloody Sunday.
Like the drum roll.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Boy, I can't sing.
Was that meant for, was there, I guess there's something about that.
Alice Cooper. I really wasn't a big Alice Cooper fan.
No, I wasn't.
What was the guy who sang the biggest hit of the year at one time in the summer? You spin me round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round.
Yeah, that was a big one. I
think it was called Dead or Alive.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That made people go nuts. Now, we had a DJ who worked at Montego Bay. He was a mutual friend. They called him Beta. And this guy made the person who wanted to sit in the corner and not move get up and dance like crazy.
He was out of his mind. He would be playing Elvis. He would mix everything in before they were mixing.
We went crazy.
What was his
dancing
famous
at
line?
This club? Who got that? Who got that? Who got that? High energy dance contest. High energy dance.
The hot bod, the hot rod. Good God.
Good God. He would say, "Good God.
Good God.
Good God." That's right. Dead or alive. Beat up. And he would go like this. Go CRAZY, go nuts.
Yeah.
And the people were just going nuts.
It was a nut guy.
And it's one of these dance clubs where it was so packed that you really couldn't dance. So everybody just jumped up and down like this.
Yeah. But
together.
And a stainless steel floor. I mean, place was so big, and the air conditioner pumped in that place. I gotta be honest with you.
You would go to this place at 3:00 in the afternoon on a 100-degree beach day. It was across the street from the beach, and people would go in there with tank tops, flip-flops. It was so hot outside that when you went inside, it fogged the glass windows. But people would rather be in the club than on the beach getting some sun. Then, around 6 o'clock, you would go home, get changed, and come back for nighttime.
Get on Z Caparicis.
Yeah, get on the Z Caparicis.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Muscle shirt.
Muscle shirt. Roll them up. And then you.
Gorilla wear. Gorilla wear.
Okay, I remember gorilla wear.
Everybody bought the pink one. It was right.
These
If you were tan,
baggy
it was-
pants. Guys on the Jersey Shore work out from the belly button up. That's it. Don't matter what the
That's
legs
it.
look like because they got baggy pants.
And the Belmar gym. You remember that gym? That
Yes,
dump?
yes. Used to go there.
The ceiling fan went like this. Real slow and then go. Oh.
Yup,
That's it.
yup.
The weights were rusty. It was a dump.
They had sand weights. A 10 was really a 3. I'm curling 500 pounds. No, it's really 50.
Even Murphy wouldn't close that one down. He would, like, the governor would say, "I let that one stay open."
Nobody's going there anyway.
That's historic.
Had a little plug on it so you could put the sand
Yeah,
back in.
yeah. And then the water came in a little triangle cup. You try to sip it. What a dump. Oh, my God. But that was the gyms back in the day. They wasn't like these Fifi gyms.
Yeah.
Like Blink and this
Yeah.
and heart ratings.
Retro.
Retro. Forget
No,
about it.
you worked out.
You worked out.
You had cinder blocks outside. You
Yeah.
lifted them up with a broom.
Yeah. You didn't have steroids. You had your mother's cooking.
Yeah.
That's why you were big.
Hey, I think that guy's on the juice. No, that's pasta.
That's pasta. No, he's on his mother's meatball.
That's a Hero King. That's Hero Kings.
See, and the guys who really were big without the steroids really ate at home, if you notice that. Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
made his deal, all his food at home. Cooked his chicken, cooked his broccoli. And if you can see the videos of him, I wouldn't want to be around him when he's gassing broccoli. But make a long story short, he was the biggest out of that bunch on a Pump and Iron, the movie Pump and Iron.
Yeah.
And how many people watch that movie? Come on, really?
This is one of the reasons why I hope I get to make the documentary about the Jersey Shore. We just need to raise $500,000. We'll get the rights to all this great music. And then, what else were we doing? We were wearing Z Cavarici.
There were there were 6 belts. So if you had to take a piss, you pissed yourself. Because I'm like this, trying to open a belt, and I'm like, all right, and I pull the piece of deal out, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't work.
And not only did you have 3 belts, but you had 3 watches. They were called Swatch watches.
Oh,
Two
my
over
God.
here and one over here. And everybody's wearing 3 watches and a bunch of rubber things because you wanted to be in. Then you had the Candy shoes
Yeah,
by Candies
yeah.
and the Z Cavarici pants. And then there was Sassoon,
The Sassoon, yeah.
Shams the Baron.
Oh, Shams the Baron
Remember
was
that?
they were the polo
Had the
shirts.
cologne.
They had the polo shirts, a little Shams the Baron, but they had the polo shirts. They were cut so they made your arms big.
Yeah.
So they were like a nice knitting. Like
You didn't have to-
squeeze it. You'd be like this, hardcore. You'd be nice. It'd be perfect.
You didn't cut your own shirt. They
You didn't
cut
cut
it
it. It
for
was
you.
cut for you, bro. And it was nice. It was a beautiful thing.
Sorry about that. Somebody's calling into the show. You can't do that right now.
Yeah, I can't call up. Let me get my cans in a string.
Hey, listen. If you remember Shams the Baron, they also had. I used to wear a yellow Shams the Baron shirt with the little guy on it. It was a guy over here. He had like something flying behind him, maybe like a scarf.
Right.
And then they had Shams the Baron cologne, but I didn't wear Shams the Baron cologne. I wore what everybody else wore. Come on.
Dracar.
Dracar Noir. Everybody wore Dracar
And Pierre
Noir.
Cardin, if you bought a shirt, they gave it to you free.
Yeah, 'cause they
It
couldn't
looked
get
like a
rid of that
dildo.
shit.
It looked like a dildo. I swear to God, you got to screw the cap off and then have a spray thing. You had to splash yourself. That was pretty nasty, Pierre Cardin.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Wow, look at this. Phone calls.
Yeah, we've been on too long.
Yeah.
We're having too much fun.
But the Pierre Cardins, all kidding aside, they were as nasty as a cat wouldn't go near it. If you want to put a cat box,
Jordache jeans. I remember though.
I could never fit in them.
You remember this?
I could never fit them. I tried.
Shams the Baron. Shams the Baron.
I
That's
got
the way the song went.
jeans. Talking about jeans, back in the days at Two Guys, there was a local store back in the day called Two Guys in New Jersey. And they sold jeans that said Rump, R-U-M-P. So I didn't know this. I thought I was cool. I had these white shoes on. And what were they called? Capizio.
Capizios, yes.
They had a little wooden bottom. And I had the Capizio with these nice jeans on. And I had a little fat ass at the time. So I said, let me put these jeans on. And all my friends were busting my balls. They all said Rump.
And then
But they had Jordaches. But back in the day,
Jordache.
but Jordache was hot.
Jordache jeans, Capizio shoes.
We didn't wear hats.
I had a Denman brush in my back pocket to get the weed on. 'cause I had thick
Yeah.
hair. And then there was members only jackets. But you're talking about the fall.
Members only. That was probably the best jacket of all time. No, it was a better jacket than that. It was all silk, and it was a zipper. You could put a T-shirt underneath it, and it looked like members only, but it was like a silk jacket, and it had a little lining inside. So if you were fighting somebody, your fist can get out real quick, easy.
Jazz shoes.
Yeah, jazz. Yeah. That's what it
Members
was.
only jackets.
Yeah.
I remember all of this stuff.
Oh, Sergio Tacchini, you can get now.
Sergio Tacchini?
Yeah, remember the suits?
No, I remember Sergio Valente.
No, Sergio Tacchini suits. Came in the late 80s. They were a zipper suit with a little like a seal over here. You
Right.
can get them in Italy now. They has a company manufacturer. My boy, who bought an Alfa Romeo, made sure he bought jackets.
Somebody's saying dittos. Dolphin shorts. Remember the shorts we wear? We went out in underwear.
Yeah, we went out and crap.
That's
It really
when
did.
Calvin Klein came out too, and they had that hot-looking dude on the picture.
Oh, the drawers. Yeah, and if you bought underwear with the thing on it, mine said two guys, but there's some guys had underwear that said Calvin Klein. I don't want to spend extra money for Calvin Klein on my behind.
We have been broadcasting for almost 50 minutes.
And it
I
went so
usually only
easy.
do a half hour.
So come on, how easy
So we're
was
gonna have
it?
to have you back on the show and talk about
You know what it
your
was?
other products.
It's just a good that we have a good feeling,
Yeah.
and there's no bad will about anybody. You just
No.
want to live true life. I'm 55 years old. I don't know how long we got to live, but I tell you one thing: these young kids don't have the memories we have. They don't have it. We have strong memories that makes us feel good. So when we say, "I'll hold the door for somebody," he'll hold the door for someone.
Yes. Pass the salt.
Pass the salt. Nobody passes the salt. That's a big deal right now. It really is.
Yeah. Well, listen, we do got to get going. This is one of the funnest shows I've done in quite some time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to my show here live from my mother's basement. Thank you so much for all the fan mail. Folks, you can keep on writing to the show all the time. Just go to my YouTube channel, which is Mike Marino Live on YouTube. All my social media is at Mike Marino Live. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that great stuff. And if you want to get a newsletter from me, every Wednesday, just go to MikeMarino.net and subscribe. I'll see to it that you get some discounts on some of my swag. We have shirts that say Make America Italian Again. We have underwear. We have masks. The masks are really, really cool. I'll ship it out as fast as I can. Just go on to the internet, take a look around, and we'll make
Can I have
that
the underwear
happen.
for a second?
This one?
Yeah. This is the underwear?
No, that's a mask.
Oh, all right.
Here's the underwear that we sell on the internet. They come with matching shirts. We
I
got
got an idea.
panties.
I got an idea.
Sure.
If you're going on your first date with a girl, and you're gonna sell all that, her are gonna have dinner. We know. We've been around. You're gonna have that dinner, and you're gonna talk, and you're gonna get that bill, and you're gonna before you get the bill, say, "I gave you a gift." You give her one of these. You know what's funny about this? She'll call you the next day, or her friend will, because she's gonna want one. Think about it. Think about it. Psychology. You gotta do the right thing. This is it right here. I would buy one. Maybe I'll.
He'll go home with a couple. Thank you, everybody, for
thank you.
watching
God
the
bless.
show.
Thank you.
And listen, don't forget, let's make America Italian again. You remember my motto, you don't know nothing, you don't see nothing, you don't say nothing. Once again, a nice big shout out to tonight's sponsor, Hero Kings in Nutley, New Jersey. Look them up on the internet. Say hello to Johnny Salami at theheroking.com.
Thank
and
you.
remember, I always end the broadcast by saying the same thing. Don't take no shit from nobody. Good night.
Good night.
Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.